Hey guys, what's up? Dr. P here, and today what I've got for you is yet another brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. Now in today's video, I want to talk about a brand new update that just went live into Fortnite and something new that's happened in the game. It heavily relates to the hunting party skin and the overall storyline for this season, so definitely make sure to stay tuned. If you could do me a quick favor and drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that would be much appreciated. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this thing. So by this point, you guys all know the hunting party skin. Here he is on screen. His name is A.I.M or A.I.M. Now, alongside the leak that actually let us get a hold of this skin, there was also a leak that had basically a parachute in the game's files, and at the top you can see it says robo_shoot, so clearly this shoot is heavily associated with the hunting party skin. Not all that many people knew what it was going on about it first when it was first leaked, but it looks like now we have a little bit more information. So what happened today in Fortnite, in case you missed it up to this point, is there is now this very shoot from the game's coding a couple days ago on top of Flush Factory. It's just there on one of the chimneys there near Flush, and it's very strange because if this parachute is in the game, if this parachute has been abandoned, one can only assume that the hunting party skin was the one who came in with it, and the one who actually made the skydive. Now, where would he want to go? Where would he be in such a rush to get to that he flies in randomly right after Fortnitemares, ditches his parachute, and then nobody knows where he is? Could he have gone to wherever the butterfly dimension is? Could he have gone to, the secret bunker in Wailing Woods? There are a ton of different possibilities, and nobody knows for sure. But one thing I definitely want to ask you guys is what you think. So feel free to let me know your theories about the hunting party skin, about A.I.M or A.I.M, whatever you want to call him. Just let me know what you think he's up to and what you think he's doing right now. If there's one thing Epic Games made very clear with this quick little minor update today, it's that the hunting party skin has made an appearance. He is important to the storyline because he's here. Nobody's really talked about him all that much. Heck, he's not even available to be unlocked in the game yet, but he's still here, he's on the island, and he's doing something. Just a quick little side note, this would be the third straight season that the challenge skin, the secret skin that you get from unlocking several different weeks worth of challenges, basically just comes out of nowhere in regards to the storyline. Back in Season 4 with the Blockbuster skin, he just kind of cracked open out of the meteor 7 weeks in. Last season with the Enforcer, he just kind of showed up out of a rift, out of a portal 7 weeks in. Same thing with this guy. He just kind of randomly showed up here, dropping from the sky. Now, the really interesting thing about this specific concept and about a parachute being found on top of Flush Factory is this comes at a time where we had just gotten leaks about a new vehicle coming to the game, which is supposedly going to be an air vehicle or some kind of airplane. And I mean, what do you do out of airplanes? You jump out, you skydive, and you open your parachute. Is it possible the hunting party skin jumped out of the plane that we had already gotten leaks for, that's been flying over, and he's here, he's on the island? If there's one thing that's for sure, that parachute definitely backs up the leaks of an airplane coming to the game soon. Another noteworthy fact about the hunting party skin is it appears to have different ice particles and ice chunks on its hands and on its legs. This could possibly be a sign that he was from some other cold place, some other frozen place, or maybe it's a sign of things to come. Maybe the ice is signaling that he is going to have a very heavy impact on an Icelandic area of the map, which, as we all know, there's only one area like that, and it's the Viking Mountain. So just to recap what we know about the hunting party skin: 1, he's a robot. 2, he's got a back bling that actually changes with every single kill you get. 3, he's got ice or something frozen on his hands and on his feet. And he also apparently skydived onto the map. Now that's the especially interesting part to me. The two most important parts out of what I just said are the ice around his feet and hands, and also the parachute. I think there's a lot of information that can be found, that can be, researched based on what we know about the parachute. I think ultimately, though, we're going to have to wait until next week and for next week's content update to really see what's going on, because I feel like there's got to be a mention of the hunting party skin in a loading screen. As you guys know, this week's loading screen that was just leaked, usually, week 7 usually would have, the big skin, the skin of that season featured, but it wasn't featured in this one. It was basically just a big fight, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, you'll know that I have a theory this was from an alternate dimension or an alternate timeline, but I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. It's funny, man, we had this cube event, this huge event with such a massive build-up, and even after that, we have so many questions, and to be honest, it's not like we got a whole ton of information or that many answered questions after that event. I do think it's incredibly strange that the hunting party skin, the A.I.M, the aimbot as I like to call him, doesn't get featured in a loading screen, and I think eventually he will. I'm just curious as to why for the first time the special skin of that season has not made its way into the first loading screen it could possibly be in. Is it because he's not quite as big to the storyline as the other two? Or just something else I'm not looking at right now? An interesting point about something I already said earlier in this video, of course you guys know about the parachute that's on top of Flesh right now. Why did A.I.M choose to jump out at Flush? Like, of all places you could have possibly gone to on the map, Tilted, Retail, Pleasant, just to name a few, you decide to go to Flesh Factory, an area of the map that has seen little to no renovation over the entire year-plus span of Battle Royale, an area that many people consider to be dead content, and an area that just does not offer very good looting situations. The parachute itself might be kind of a foreshadowing of what's coming, but also the location of where the parachute is could be another big factor into telling us what could be coming in the future. Is it possible that Flesh Factory is kind of marked down by that parachute as an area that's going to see a massive change in the future? Like, maybe this whole factory right now, in case you guys didn't know, Flesh, is basically just a toilet factory. I wonder if it's possible that A.I.M could make it maybe a robot factory or some kind of a robot workshop. I would love to see anything happen to change Flesh, because like I said, it's been in the game and been a part of it for so incredibly long, and it's just not changed. Not only is it just a bad area to loot, but it's also an area that is so far out from the middle of the map that it takes a long time to get back in. Recently, Fortnite added the glider redeploy option, which allows you to redeploy your glider if you fall for more than 3 stories. This makes it really easy to get back to the center of the map, no matter where you land. So for that reason, I could see a lot of outer areas getting renovated, including Flesh Factory, and to be honest, it would be one of the best areas to change to try to attract some more people to an area of the map that has not seen anyone in such a significant amount of time. And I really mean that, like, outside of challenges, outside of just the occasional landing there every now and then, when's the last time you seriously landed Flesh Factory and you landed there with a group of friends or maybe even solo, and your whole intent was to win the game and not just to complete a challenge or to goof around? It's not going to be very high. There's not that many people that go there. It's just such a dead place, and that's why I would love to see it renovated and to have something new and exciting be there. Definitely leave your thoughts on everything I said in this video in the comment section down below. I'm going to be doing my best to reply to as many as I can, and to of course give you guys some hearts, give you guys some thumbs up and good replies. I sincerely hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like on this thing and subscribe to my channel and help me get closer to my goal of 400k subscribers. I will catch you in another video very, very soon, and until then, peace out.